What's up guys, it's Sunny here, and in today's video I'm going to share with you everything we know so far about Sony's next generation console, the PlayStation 5. To start, the first time we ever heard about any plans from Sony officially about their next generation console was on April 2019 when they made a tweet with a Wired article about their plans for the next generation console. The key highlights of this article were the ability for the next generation console to be able to support ray tracing and a load time killing solid state drive. The article also reads, PlayStation's next generation console ticks all those boxes, starting with an AMD chip at the heart of the device. The CPU is based on the third generation of AMD's Ryzen line and contains 8 cores of the company's new 7nm Zen 2 microarchitecture. The GPU, a custom variant of Radeon's Navy family, will support ray tracing, a technique that models the travel of light to simulate complex interactions in 3D environments. Ray tracing's immediate benefits are largely visual, because it mimics the way light bounces from object to object in a scene. Reflective surfaces and refractions through glass or liquid can be rendered much more accurately, even in real time, leading to a heightened realism. According to Sony, the applications go beyond graphic implications. The article goes on to talk about the AMD chip and its custom unit for 3D audio that will help with games' audio quality. Alongside the PlayStation 5's new CPU, the new GPU, and its ability to deliver unprecedented visual and audio effects in a game, it will also feature a solid-state drive which will make significantly faster load times in games and loading screens. In May of 2019, Sony holds a private presentation on the next generation load times as seen here.
これに比較して現在開発中の次世代機では約 0.8 秒でシーンを読み込み切り替えることができます。次にキャラクターの動きをスパイダーマンの速度を上げながら移動するシーンを例に比較します。 PS4 Pro では移動速度を上げていくとこの性能制約から動画が追いつかなくなります。販売中の PS4 版ゲームではキャラクターの移動速度に制限をかけることでこれを防いでいます。一方、現在開発中の次世代機ではスパイダーマンがニューヨークの街中をスピードの制約なく移動することができます。この2つの比較デモは PS4 ゲームスパイダーマンの素材を用いて2週間程度で撮影しました。
As you've seen in that last presentation, the solid-state drive will help greatly with the PlayStation 5's load times. After these initial reveals of the next generation console, it would be a long news drought until October 8th of 2019, where Sony shares more info with another Wired article posted to their Twitter, and they announce the name of their new console. At a total shock to nobody, this article would reveal that the name of the next generation console from Sony is the PlayStation 5. This article gives us a vague idea of what the new UI of the PlayStation 5 will be like. The article reads, regardless of what parts of a game you choose to install and play, you'll be able to stay abreast of it through a completely revamped user interface. The PlayStation 4's bare-bones home screen at times feels frozen in amber. You can see what your friends have recently done or even what game title they may be playing at the moment, but without launching an individual title, there's no way to tell what single-player missions you could do or what multiplayer matches you can join. The PS5 will change that. Even though it will be fairly fast to boot games, we don't want the player to have to boot the game. See what's up, boot the game, see what's up, Sony says. Multiplayer game service will provide the console with a set of joinable activities in real time. Single-player games will provide information like what missions you can do and rewards you might receive for completing them, and all of those choices will be visible in the UI. As a player, you just jump right into whatever you want. Just recently, a leak of the PlayStation 5 UI came out, and this is the screenshot as seen on the screen right now. It's not very credible, as it's just another leak, and I would take it with a grain of salt. It looks a lot like the PS4's UI, but it kind of looks like a downgrade in my opinion. I would not expect this to be the real thing. This article also goes into a very detailed look on the new controller. The controller does not have a name yet, but if history suggests anything, it would be called the DualShock 5. Some features Sony's more interested in acknowledging. One is adaptive triggers that can offer varying levels of resistance to make shooting a bow and arrow feel like the real thing. The tension increasing as you pull the arrow back or make a machine gun feel far different from a shotgun. It also boasts haptic feedback far more capable than rumble motor console gamers are used to, with highly programmable voice coil actuators located in the left and right grips of the controller. The reporter gets to play a demo with the new controller, which he says, in the most immersive, I ran a character through a platform level featuring a number of different surfaces, all of which gave distinct and surprisingly immersive tactical experiences. Sand felt slow and sluggy, mud felt slow and soggy. On ice, a high-frequency response made the thumbsticks really feel like my character was gliding. Jumping into a pool, I got a sense of the resistance of the water. On a wooden bridge, a bouncy sensation. The article also says some more things about the controller, saying that difference has been a long time coming. Product manager Toshi Akoi says the controller team has been working on haptic feedback since the DualShock 4 was in development. They even could have included it in PS4 Pro, the mid-cycle refresh, though doing so would have created a split experience for gamers. So this feature suite was held for the next generation. There are some other small improvements over the DualShock 4. The next-gen controller uses a USB Type-C connector for charging, and you can play through the cable as well. Its larger capacity battery and haptic motors make the controller a bit heavier than the DualShock 4, but Aoki says it will still come in a bit lighter than the current Xbox controller when they have batteries in them. Around this time, a patent image of a supposed PlayStation 5 started surfacing the internet, and it got a lot of buzz. These patent images were backed later, on November 2019, by a user on Twitter known as the Drunk Cat that posted with the caption PS5 anyone, and it shows two PlayStation 5 dev kits sitting right next to each other, which we could presume is either the DualShock 5 that's sitting next to it, or it could just be a DualShock 4. At the Game Awards on December 12, 2019, Xbox comes out of nowhere and reveals their next generation console on stage.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, fulfill all your wishes. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. And then you would get more and more adventurous. And you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now.
Shortly after the Xbox Series X announcement at the Game Awards, Sony CES has a very shocking announcement regarding the PlayStation 5. I mean, very shocking. Take a look at this.
Next generation console, PlayStation 5, coming this holiday. And I'm pleased to share with you today, for the first time, our new logo.
Yep, they just showed the logo. Now, crazily enough, this logo was just enough for them, and it got PlayStation 5 trending on almost every major social media network, and it actually got a lot more people talking about it, and a lot more people seem more interested in the PlayStation 5 logo than the whole Xbox Series X reveal. More recently, on January 16th, so just 4 days prior to me recording this video, another leaked concept design of the PlayStation 5 came out. It's a leaked patent of sorts, and a leaked blurry image to match the patent, also leaked. So, say what you want to say, believe it or not, but that might be the final PlayStation 5 that ends up coming out. Hopefully not. I don't really like the rhombus design or the shape. Anyways, some other exciting things about the PlayStation 5 that I have not yet discussed in this video is that it is backwards compatible. It's confirmed by Sony to be able to play all of your PlayStation 4 games. So it'll actually be the easiest console generation to move forward to, because from PS2 to PS3 we couldn't play our PS2 games, at least on the slim versions, only that fat version. And then moving from the PS3 to PS4 we couldn't play any of our PS3 games. So it's going to be really nice to be able to get a PlayStation 5 and be able to play all of the games that we already have collected and own on the PlayStation 4. One of the things is that the PS5 backwards compatibility will actually be able to enhance older games, and it is also leaked and rumored to be able to play PlayStation 3, 2, and 1 games as well, but time will only tell if that's true. Hopefully it is, because that would be amazing. And one more major leak that's been going around the community like crazy recently is that the PlayStation 5 reveal event will be happening in February, much like the PlayStation 4 reveal event happened when it happened on February 2013, and then the PlayStation 4 eventually released on November 2013. And I think mostly people think that that is true is because they're going to follow the history of PlayStation 4, but as we know, they're not really following history with this console generation, as Sony has skipped E3 this year for the second year in a row. But I'm trying to remain hopeful and optimistic. Hopefully PlayStation does hold an event for the PlayStation 5, as they are skipping E3, and they're going to have something to show this console off to the world, and hopefully it's sooner rather than later. Another interesting thing to actually note is that they're having a market call on February 4th, which will help with their stock, and basically they're going to talk about their earnings to make sure that investors invest in their company. People aren't going to invest in their company if their sales are going down, as we know that the PlayStation 4 sales are going to start dropping soon with the inevitable launch of the PlayStation 5, so they're going to have something to show investors to give them a reason to invest in their company. So this does line up perfectly with the February 5th idea, because if the event ends up happening on the 5th, then their pre-market, they would actually have more investors and stuff. So I believe if they're going to actually have the event on February 5th, they're going to announce it probably tomorrow, to be honest, because it's a Tuesday, and they always announce stuff on Tuesdays. So I'm going to remain hopeful there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like on it, comment, give me some good feedback, give me some bad feedback. I'm always trying to get better. And thank you for watching. Also, since Sony stock is actually going to be rising pretty soon with the inevitable launch of the PlayStation 5, I recommend investing in it now while the stock price is still low. You could do so by using the link below to sign up for Robinhood. You get a free stock, and I get a free stock, so we basically both get free money. So there's no lose there. Thanks for watching again, and everybody have a great day.
You today, for the first time, our new logo. With more people in the world playing more games on more devices than ever before, it's truly an exciting time for the gaming industry. Come this holiday, Sony will once again have the opportunity to shine a light on the world of PlayStation with our next generation console. We've announced several key features of the PS5 hardware, which has been engineered with customizations that will truly differentiate the platform, including future-proof technology such as ultra-high-speed SSD, 3D audio, Ultra HD Blu-ray, and a brand new controller with haptics and adaptive trigger buttons. With that foundation, PS5 will inspire developers to create expansive worlds with new gameplay experiences that are more immersive than ever before in how they look, sound, and feel. Our promise to the 100 million strong PlayStation community is to offer the biggest and best in content, and to deliver unique experiences to gamers with unprecedented speed. There's much more to share about PlayStation 5 in the months ahead, and we look forward to revealing more details, including the content that will showcase the platform and the future of gaming. Community is the bedrock of how we grow our company, and it's why our brand is so beloved. It's that promise that the PlayStation brand was built on 25 years ago, and we'll continue our mission to bring that to players all around the world. Thank you.